Facts. Hopefully.
Tatum, so.
Yeah, facts. I was one of the people that said Tatum was better than Kawhi.
You're not saying that no more?
Nah, I would like to retract my statements. I would like to go ahead and retract that. Tatum really made me look dumb, so I would not say Tatum is better than Kawhi anytime soon.
Dynasty is still very much alive. He called it. Against all odds, the Warriors are now the 2022 NBA champions. Somehow, this team that was dead in the water just 2 seasons ago has been crowned NBA champions. But this team had no business even being here in the first place.
Yeah, you're right, Jimmy. They really didn't have any business being here. They got there. I'm telling you, Warriors are one of the most fortunate teams in NBA history.
One of the most fortunate teams in NBA history. Fortunate, right? Their superstar, Stephen Curry, comes in the league in 2009, second in the rookie of the year to Tyreke Evans, who won it. Had ankle injuries right off the bat. Was thinking about trading him to the Bucks, but the Bucks was scared because of the injury history report. Yeah, I know all the motherfucking history and everything about all of that shit. Then on top of that, bro, they bring in, they trade Monte Ellis instead. They draft Clay and Draymond. Clay was a lottery pick. Draymond was a second rounder. You know what I'm saying? And they grinded their way from the bottom all the way to the championship. Yeah, the 2015, you could talk about that. You could talk about that and say that they got lucky. But bro, not this championship. I don't care about none of the rest of the championships. If y'all want to put an asterisk by all of them, whatever. But this championship that Curry just got, bro, it's no excuse, bro. It's no excuse. The Celtics were a #1 defense. I don't want to hear about that. Oh, they were young. Kids are coming into the motherfucking game at 18 now. Younger than that, going to the G League and jump. Jason Tatum is 24. I think Jaylen Brown is 25. At some point in time, bro, it's time for you to get it together. They've both been in the league 5 years. In NBA time, that's not young no more, bro. I'm not giving them no excuses, bro. They done been to the Eastern Conference Finals, 3-4 times. They know what this pressure is like, bro. Now maybe they first time getting to the finals, but come on, man. How much leeway are we going to give them? Jason Tatum is one of my favorite players in the game. But he ain't, this Kobe narrative, kill it. Let Jason Tatum be who he be. And let these niggas hate on Curry.
Do we really have to go through the injuries? Have we forgotten? Have we forgotten already? Like, literally every single team they played in the road to the championship, key players on the opposite team were injured.
And we forever gonna say that. Ain't shit.
Number 1, Memphis was down 2-1 before Ja got injured. I give you the Jokic series. But they would have lost anyways. And I'm standing on that. Memphis was down 2-1 before Ja got injured. Number 2, Draymond got suspended the game, and they still won that game. Gary Payton, besides Andrew Wiggins, was their best defender and most consistent defender this year. They lost GP2 until the finals. Like, come on, bro. What about the finals? The Celtics wasn't hurt. They held KD to 22 points a game, shooting under 40%. Curry come out, averaged 31, 5, and 6 on 48% shooting, 44% from the field. Anybody else that was a motherfucking, 6'6" or above, would have been called the best player in the world. But they still trying to shit on Curry, bro. It's getting ridiculous at this point, bro. But yeah, let's hear what these haters got to say, bro. They funny,
Change over here.
I swear this team is one. I don't understand. Like, I don't know what they do. Do they have like a genie in the locker room or something that be casting spells?
Had to.
Like, I have no idea. I don't know why they get so lucky with all these injuries. I really don't. I really don't. It's mind-boggling to me.
Let's just get this fucking video.
This Warriors team was never supposed to win this championship. A roster full of has-beens and fringe players making a run at a championship? It's impossible. Well, at least it should have been impossible. But they've got Stephen Curry. And as I was watching Steph
and the injury gods on their side
completely dismantle the Boston Celtics on their home court to close out the finals, I thought to myself, I'll more than likely never see another player like this in my lifetime. What Steph is doing cannot be duplicated or repeated. He is truly a one of one. And I think it's time we take a closer look at where he ranks among the greatest players to ever play this game. Because the Warriors should have never won this championship. So this video is brought to you by...
They thought KD, they thought it was over.
I vividly remember watching the Warriors dismantle the NBA year after year on their way to an all but certain championship. I remember sitting idly by as my favorite player was getting walked out of the building in the finals. It was inevitable, and it felt perpetual, like the reign of the Golden State Warriors was never going to end. And I would spend the rest of my days watching this unbeatable, unstoppable Goliath of a basketball team make quick work of every single organization that stood in their way. I felt hopeless. The Warriors pushed me to the brink of insanity, and it was never going to end.
Michael Jordan is
or
a mythical
at least
character.
that's what I
so
thought.
Kobe's number one for me.
Ibaka trying to stay with Durant, knocks it away, and Durant slipping. Durant goes down.
Achilles.
This injury
Johnson running the
ACL.
And
I don't want to talk about
Francis
that.
left knee.
Wait.
Listen. People don't want to talk about how we was up in that motherfucking quarter. Clay had 30 points and how we was about to win that game, bruh. If Clay don't get injured in Game 6 of the 2019 Finals, we win that game. And I really believe we win that series, bro. I believe Steph and Clay turn up in Game 7 and they beat Kawhi and Raptors. People don't really want to talk about that. That 2019 series, that really could have been the motherfucking, like, if Steph and Clay would have won that championship that year, bro, that really wouldn't have been no talking about it, bro. No talking about it. Steph would have had his finals MVP. They would have won 3 in a row. One without KD in the finals. And that would have been done with. The championship they won this year, he would have had 5. Yeah, this would have been the 5th one and the 2nd finals MVP. People forget that though. Just like these hating ass motherfuckers gonna say something dumb.
Really get rid of Danny too?
Yeah,
Recently?
yeah, they did. That was a good.
How you feeling about that?
I feel great. I feel great that Philly got rid of Danny Green. Chad, did Clay tear his ACL and his Achilles on this one play, or did he tear his Achilles in a different play? Y'all niggas know I got CRS. I don't remember. Different plays? Okay. Achilles during practice. Oh, that's crazy.
Practice?
Yeah, that's wild.
That is.
Curry with a lot of contact. He's holding that left wrist.
And that was it. A 5-year run, cementing their spot as one of the greatest dynasties in NBA history, all came crumbling down in a matter of moments. Goliath had fallen, and for the first time in half a decade, the door was open for other teams to win it all. The Raptors won their first championship in franchise history, the Bucks won their first championship in half a century, and the Lakers were crowned champions for the first time in a decade. The dragon had been slayed, and I could now rest knowing the Golden State dynasty was behind us.
Don't lie.
6 NBA Finals in 8 years. 4 NBA championships. A remarkable run by any measure that only a handful of
This
teams.
playoff was rigged from the start.
Man, stop it,
You
bro.
are the 2022 NBA champions.
Every time the Warriors win, it's an excuse. Oh, it was rigged. Oh, it was this. Oh, it was that. Shut up, man.
I couldn't have been more wrong. Because somehow, despite injuries and roster changes and ups and downs and everything in between, the Warriors are champions once again. We said they were getting too old. We said they were too injury prone. We said the roster looked like a G League team. We said they couldn't win without Kevin Durant. And they proved us all wrong. Just last season, if you told me the Warriors were going to win another championship, let alone a championship this season, I would have checked you into a mental institution. They went from one of the best teams in the history of the NBA to the worst team in the NBA.
Why D-Lo talking crazy to the refs?
To the worst team in the NBA. To champions again.
They teed his ass up for that?
Yeah, of course. They probably threw him at the game.
Got to.
Time. Just take a moment to appreciate this roster that defied all odds and became champions. Out of the four...
Not gonna lie, in January, I said, or not January, February...
I see a lot of people saying AD is out again.
Bro,
that shit is cap.
Stop lying. That nigga's not out. That nigga not even playing. How is that nigga out?
Why is y'all doing that?
It's a fucking gremlin saying that.
Don't do that.
Anyways, I remember in February... when the All-Star game was coming around, I was one of the people that said the Warriors were a super team. I mean, they had 3 All-Stars.
Oh, yeah.
How are the Warriors a super team, bro? Please tell me. They got 3 All-Stars. The 3 All-Stars consisted of Draymond Green, Andrew Wiggins, and Stephen Curry. Now, which one of those players is a top 10 player besides in the league besides Stephen Curry? Which one of those is an all NBA player besides Stephen Curry? A first all NBA team, an MVP candidate, an all-star MVP candidate, a finals MVP candidate, which I gotta give it to Andrew Wiggins. If Steph didn't win it, it was going to be Andrew Wiggins. Got to get that to him. But do you know what a super team like really defines as? Miami Heat in 2013 was a super team. The Golden State Warriors from 2016-17 to 2019 was a super team. 2 MVPs and 4 All-Stars. 3 of the greatest shooters of all time and one of the top 5, in my opinion, defensive players of all time is Draymond Green. He's a top 5 defensive player of all time, in my opinion. So, how was that a super team when just a year ago, y'all was saying that Andrew Wiggins was a bust? Nick Wright, everybody was talking about him being a bust and everything like this. He can't, what did Nick Wright say? He can't contribute to winning. So, how are they a super team and nobody even picked them to win the championship? That's just another, you know what I'm saying? It's another excuse.
Did say that.
Steph, Wiggins, and...
I low-key think they be saying this shit about Steph, you know what I'm saying, for views and everything. I low-key think that, you know what I'm saying, they definitely be reacting to Stephen Curry highlights and everything because they chat and everything, tell them to, for views. Because they can't believe all this shit they be saying, bro. For real.
Draymond. And you can say 4 if you want to count Clay. It's facts.
Clay.
I mean, it's facts. It's facts.
Stop talking, bro. Clay just came off of 2 years not being in the league. Shut the fuck up, bro.
Players that suited up in the postseason, 6 of them had 0 playoff experience. Instead of seeking out the brightest stars around the league, the Warriors went and acquired players that fit within their system and maxed out their potential. They found value in guys like Gary Payton Jr. and Otto Porter Jr. They saw immense utility in guys like Andrew Wiggins and Jordan Poole and gave them a chance to shine on the biggest stage. Even Andre Iguodala, the oldest player in the entire NBA, played a crucial role as
he's really the oldest?
leader for
Baldy?
players throughout the playoffs.
How old is he?
This was a...
How old is Iguodala, chat? I better see the answer fast so y'all are casuals. How old is Iguodala? 38? 38? 37?
You began a guided meditation video in your living room, but now you're taking your practice outdoors. Find mindfulness.
Shut the fuck up.
7. Oh.
He like 39.
Camerenko and Rain June. You guys are casuals. I can tell you guys are Warrior fans.
Coaching, adjustments, and players buying into their role and maximizing their impact on the game. The catalyst of this improbable run, the once-in-a-lifetime talent of Stephen Curry. Before this year's playoffs, we were asked who had the most to prove and whose legacy would be altered the most with the championship. I thought maybe Chris Paul, Giannis, James Harden, maybe even Luka Doncic. But the answer all along was Stephen Curry. Because now that he has a long-awaited, well-deserved Finals MVP, the man has done it all. 4 championships, 2 MVPs, 8 All-NBA teams, 8 All-Star appearances, 2 scoring titles, and All-Star MVP, most three-pointers in NBA history, and a Finals MVP. One of the greatest careers the NBA has ever seen. And at 34 years old, he is still as incredible as ever. Now, as NBA fans, we have an unhealthy obsession with all-time rankings, moving players around on our all-time list every other week like some sort of sick game of musical chairs. But if we're going to be honest with ourselves, I think we can all agree that there are a handful of players that remain a step above everyone else.
Listen, call me a stan, whatever the fuck you want to call me. Kobe Bryant is not the 9th best player of all time. If Kobe ain't in your top 5, I don't even want to hear it. I don't even want to hear it. You got your opinion, I got mine. If Kobe ain't top 5, I don't want to hear it, bro. I'm not a LeBron fan at all, but LeBron is definitely in my top 5, top 6 of all time. Sometimes I put him 6, sometimes I put him 5, depending on how I'm feeling and thinking about, you know what I'm saying. Tim Duncan really did own his ass in the finals. You know what I'm saying? And I think about other things. Those not just all the factors. But LeBron is a top 5 player of all time, but so is Kobe. I get tired of the media and these motherfuckers disrespecting Kobe, you know what I'm saying, because he don't fit into this analytic world of basketball where y'all think basketball is played on paper. I'm sorry, just had to say that.
And these are those players. Now, where you choose to rank these players will be different depending on who you ask. Yep. Personally, I have them ranked like this. Now, this all-time top 10 has virtually...
Listen. And see, that's fine, bro. As a Kobe fan, it's not that people are picking LeBron over Kobe for me, bro. You could choose who you want to choose. It's the fact that LeBron fans scoff or try to disrespect Kobe like he shouldn't be mentioned in the top 5 or mentioned as the GOAT. And give you 100 analytics of why LeBron is better than Kobe. But then when we start talking about all defense teams and breaking down the efficiency numbers when he gets further and further along from the basket, did you know that LeBron shoots under 40% everywhere outside of 3 feet, bro? Did you know that Kobe shoots a better percentage than him outside of 0 to 3 feet everywhere else and in the playoffs? Did you know that Kobe has a better plus minus than LeBron, way better plus minus than LeBron in the finals? Did you know that he has more clutch time points and a better percentage than LeBron in the finals? But I won't bring all that up because I don't care about that. Kobe is a better scorer. Kobe is a better shooter. Kobe is better on the defensive end. Kobe has more rings. Kobe done it with less help outside of Shaq. He played with Shaq for 8 years, won 3 titles, won 2 titles without Shaq, and 2 titles without a top 75 player. Although Powell, I would not be mad if he got put in the top 75. Kobe scored 1999 points in 3 years in the playoffs. The most points ever and has not been duplicated. And people act like Kobe should not be in the top 5 or he shouldn't be in the GOAT debate. He in my GOAT debate for sure, but it's Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan was so mythological that it's ridiculous, which is why you can't even really rank Michael Jordan. You feel me? You really can't rank Wilt, but Wilt didn't win as much. If Wilt had 4 or 5 titles, Wilt probably would be the GOAT. I'm just saying, bro.
Remain the same for years. The most recent player to be on this list was LeBron James, who's been on it for about a decade now. And before him, the most most recent players to join this exclusive club were Tim Duncan and Kobe Bryant. Regardless of where you choose to rank these players among your all-time top 10, the players that make up this top 10 haven't budged in over a decade. Recently, I was tempted to add Kevin Durant to this list, but realistically, I couldn't bring myself to remove anyone in his place, so he remains on the outside looking in. After this championship run by Stephen Curry, it isn't.
Haven't been here in a while. Y'all still got the $5?
More talented, I'll say this, hot take. KD is more talented than probably Bill Russell and Larry Bird on his list. More talent-wise, yeah. But definitely, anybody that got KD in their top 10 and don't have Steph, come on now.
I'm not gonna lie, I lost them $5, bro. I was clean.
Why did you like look for it?
I know. I'm not gonna lie, Chad. I lost them $5, bro. We was cleaning up the room and that shit. I don't even know. I think I might have vacuumed that shit up because
What?
Easily, we could have easily.
Come on.
No, we can't. We can't. Go ahead, spam up the L's, bro. Go ahead, spam up the L's. We lost the $5, bro. Hey, look, go appreciate the dollar. Yeah, that's tough, bro. It's tough.
Entire season as a whole,
Damn.
the time has come. It's time we add a new player to this list.
Wardell.
7.
Nah,
Wow.
look.
Jimmy.
Now look, I don't have him 7th. I have Stephen Curry 9th all time. I have him right above, I think Larry Bird. I got Larry Bird 10th. Yeah. I got him right above Larry Bird. I have him below MJ, Kobe, Kareem, Kareem, Bill Russell, then LeBron, then Tim Duncan. You feel me? Then Tim Duncan. Then you got Kareem. And then you got Magic. You know what I'm saying? So I got him just right above Bird. But I'm thinking of taking Bird up, and you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking about taking, you know what I'm saying, Hakeem really deserves, I think, to be in the top 10. So I might change my top 10 again. I don't know.
7.
Jimmy, I mess with you, bro. But Curry number 7 is crazy.
It's not really.
Niggas is gonna say I'm hating.
At least you got Larry.
You are.
Because it's like, a lot of people would choose Curry over Larry.
Facts.
A lot of people.
Yeah, well, I think a lot of people would choose Curry over. I think a lot of people would put Curry in the top 5 for some odd reason.
Oh, yeah, a lot of
now,
people.
Hold on. As an objective Curry fan, objectively, what we are going to stop doing, though, is trying to put Curry in the same conversation with Kobe. Well, you could put him in the same conversation. I don't want to disrespect Curry like that. But offensively and defensively, no, bro. You got to take defense into context. As much as I don't like LeBron James fans, Curry is not better than LeBron James as a basketball player. A winner, better teammate, yes. He's a better winner than LeBron James. And he really might end up with more titles in less years. And he could end up with better statistics in the finals. People don't know. After the last finals, Curry is averaging 27.3 points in the finals. LeBron James averages 28.1, I believe. Yeah, 28.1. And then another thing. All defense teams matters. When you go in the media, they try not to talk about defense, bro. When they talk about Kobe versus LeBron, or, you know what I'm saying, LeBron versus Jordan, or whatever like that. But Curry is not top 5. All my fellow Curry fans, like me or whatever, and your Curry stands, stop that. I know we don't like LeBron fans and everything like that. Y'all really got me up in arms because I'm a Kobe fan and a Curry fan, but I'm Kobe over everything. But Curry is not top 5. Not yet, bro. Not yet. Maybe 3-4 years from now he win. If he wins six titles and 3 Finals MVPs, you gotta put you have to start talking about him being top 5, bro. Because Magic is top 5, and he played with a top 3 player, and he never made an all defense team. Never. So he wasn't really good like that on defense either. But y'all still put him top 5 because he has what? 5 rings, 3 Finals MVPs. No. Yeah, 3 Finals MVPs. I think he got 2 regular season MVPs, or he might have 3 regular season MVPs. You feel me? His averages, and he has the highest assist average ever. 19.5 points, 11.3 assists total all time. And as a rookie, he won the Finals MVP. That has never been done and probably won't ever be done again. So y'all have him in the top 5. But as an overall player, Curry is better than Magic Johnson. In my opinion. As an overall player, Curry is better than Magic Johnson. Curry is better on defense than Magic Johnson. Curry has turned himself into a solid defender. We know the shooting. Passing, you know that go to Magic. Free throw shooting, you know that go to Curry. Finishing, you know that go to Curry. Mid-range, Curry is the most efficient mid-range shooter. 52%. You know that go to Curry. Record in the finals goes to Curry. Playoff numbers, Curry goes from 24.3 to 26.6 in the playoffs and 27.3 in the finals.
But anyways, Curry is not top 10. I'm not hearing anybody. Are we forgetting that 2 of his rings are not valid anywhere? You got Clay and Dre.
Bro, shut the fuck up with that, bro. Curry averaged 28 and 27 while KD was there. Stop all this validity and all that junk, bro. Stop that. Magic and Kareem both were MVPs. And they played on the same team, bro. Stop it, bro, with that, bro. Y'all gotta cut that shit out, dog. I know you hate Curry, Ian, but just stop it, bro. Just take your L like a man and move on, bro. Stephen Curry is top 10. He's top 10 now. He is. His resume is up there with all of those people. And you better watch out. Because if he get the 5th one and pass LeBron, get ready for a long next year, my nigga. Get ready for a long year next year. Now, for me, Curry probably will never catch LeBron because of what LeBron could do on the offensive end and on the defensive end. But as a winner and as a greater legacy, it's going to be Stephen Curry, bro. He changed the game. He got LeBron shooting more threes. He got every kid around America wanting to shoot threes and not dunk anymore. The impact that Stephen Curry has had on basketball is greater than LeBron, greater than even Kobe. And I love Kobe. It's starting to be greater than MJ, for real, for real. Nobody is trying to dunk with their tongue out like that no more, bro.
Come on, all went to go slurp up Kevin Durant's meat to beat measly LeBron. Measly LeBron and Kyrie.
But y'all shit on Kyrie and y'all say LeBron.
Are we just gonna forget that? I mean, this ring that he...
This is fraudulent.
I mean,
their
key players were injured and in the finals.
Damn.
I'm really...
To all them bitches fraudulent.
I mean, in my book, it's my opinion. My opinion only matters to me.
Exactly. And it's a dumbass opinion. This is the shit that Warriors haters say. Stephen Curry haters, really. They hate him because they ain't him. All that shit is fraudulent, right? But you can literally go back at almost every... Y'all didn't say that shit for Kawhi, though. Y'all say he was the best player in the world. Oh, the dynasty is over. Oh, blah, blah, this. Y'all didn't say that for Kawhi when we got injured. You didn't say that. You didn't say that with, people didn't say that with LeBron, you know what I'm saying, getting to the finals, you know what I'm saying, choking, you know what I'm saying, Tim Duncan not being in the game when Ray Allen hit that three and saved his ass. Or 2020 fraudulent title. Jimmy Butler damn near was playing by himself. Bam and Dragic was injured. Man, get the fuck out of here, bro.
You know what I mean? I know a lot of niggas is probably gonna elevate Curry over Durant, gonna elevate him in the top 10.
Over him.
But no, he's just not. He's just not. I mean, like, come on now, bro. Come on now, bro. His ring, like, he's just one of the.
Stop dick riding KD because you hate Steph Curry, bro. Stop it, bro.
One of the luckiest stars ever, bro. Deadass. He's one of the luckiest stars ever. When the Warriors are fully healthy, that's what I'm saying. They have to have a witch or a genie on their side, bro, to like make the other niggas.
No, they are better than you. They are better than you. They train harder. It's not they fault other niggas get injured. It's not their fault. That's how the game goes. If you're going to talk about injuries, you could talk about MJ titles. You could talk about LeBron titles. You could talk about Magic titles, Kobe titles, Larry Bird titles. You could talk about Bill Russell having to play 8 or 9 teams. You could put an asterisk or use an excuse for everybody's titles, bro. Like, stop, bro. Like, y'all just don't like the Warriors and Stephen Curry. You just hate to see them win. But you cannot stop it. And the more you hate and the more you talk shit, the more it fuels them. You look dumb as hell now, just like you looked dumb as hell when you was talking shit during the motherfucking Boston series. And every other series. And they kept beating motherfuckers' heads in. And they gonna keep beating motherfuckers' heads in. Because they develop their players and their team is together. And you hate that because your team is not like that. Whatever team you rooting for. Maybe it's LeBron's team because that's your player. You always bring him up. But these are two of the biggest Curry haters I've ever seen on YouTube, bro. And it's not just them. It's a lot of motherfuckers like this.
And it happens. And it's so crazy. It happens literally every single team. I don't understand. I don't know how these niggas get so lucky. Yeah, they had their injuries every now and again. For what, 2 years? They had injuries for 2 years. But then every other year after that, the other niggas was injured that they was playing. Shit is crazy. It is crazy. And niggas saying 2020 doesn't count. Bro, 2020, that bubble ring, that was a harder ring than this ring.
Bro, shut your dumb ass up. First of all, it was not a harder ring. It was no people in the stands. Number 2, they played the Miami Heat with no Bam and no Dragic. We played a fully loaded Celtics team. Curry on the offensive end. Curry's second best player was Andrew Wiggins, and he didn't need nobody averaged over 20 points. He averaged 18 points. On the defensive end, Andrew Wiggins was the MVP. Stop it with this 2020 was the hardest, but no the fuck it wasn't, bro. Stop dick riding LeBron just because you don't like Curry, bro. And get that man his props. This is the problem with Curry haters, aka LeBron stands or whatever other stands.
Facts, because players had no distractions. They were nothing but focused on basketball only. We really got to see niggas. Let's see her, my pussy.
Get back to the video.
Just, I don't know about that.
And this season has cemented his spot on this list. Every all-time player has won with their respective organizations. This is a definitive requirement of greatness. But only a few players made such a massive impact that the success of an entire franchise began and ended with them. Tim Duncan introduced winning basketball to San Antonio. They couldn't win before he got there, and they hadn't won since he left. Michael Jordan didn't just win with the Bulls.
Giving yourself a tattoo?
Just doodling.
I hate these motherfuckers. I'm sorry this video is so long.
He was the
These
boss.
motherfuckers, bro.
Stephen Curry isn't just winning in a Warriors jersey. He is the Golden State Warriors. In 2009, he came into a struggling franchise, and over the last 13 seasons, he has turned them into a behemoth. See, it's one thing to come into a franchise.
Oh my god.
Nah, that
do
was
that too.
that was George Hill. This was crazy.
Oh my god.
Sat you down.
Hate on this.
That's
Come into a
wild.
franchise that has seen success, one that has won before and has championship DNA. It is a completely different accomplishment to be drafted to a franchise that has never even sniffed a title and turned them into a dynasty. Russell did it, Mike did it, Duncan did it, and Steph has spent the last decade doing it as well.
So you just not gonna mention Kobe in that category? Bro, I don't understand why people get...
Listen, bro. Oh my god, this nigga is fucking retarded, bro. I'm a big ass Kobe fan. The Lakers were winning before Kobe got there, bro. The Lakers had already won titles before they got there, bro. So Kobe don't count, dumbass. What part of that did you not get, bro? Kobe is my favorite player of all time, bro. Number one for me, because I don't rank Jordan. But, bro, they're talking about franchises that were not winning at all. Before those 5 titles that Kobe brought to them, they had like 10 already. So they're not talking about franchises that was already winning. The Lakers were already a storied franchise when Kobe got there. He just made them even more of a storied franchise. God damn, how... Man. Think.
more respect just because they stayed with a franchise and their franchise was able to put the right players around them. I really don't. Like, it literally has nothing to do with them. They literally were on the same trajectory their whole entire career path. Their front office was just smart enough to put the right players around them. LeBron stayed with the Cavs for, what, 8, 9 years?
Isn't that, like, your franchise, isn't that what they're supposed to do?
Facts. It's LeBron's fault that he got drafted to the sorry Cavs that don't know how to run a team?
So what happened year after year that he went to a franchise where he had help? He choked in the finals in his prime, 17.8 points a game, under 40%, under 50% shooting. He actually was 47% shooting. He had an 8-point game. Come on now, his fourth quarters was the worst fourth quarters in the NBA finals ever, bro. Come on, bro. You're not finna do this, dog.
These players like Mike, Kobe, Bill, and I don't even know why Jimmy brung up Bill Russell. Bill Russell played in the league when there was only 3 other niggas in the league, bro. He was playing against no racist shit at all. Please don't think I'm racist, but he was playing against nothing but white people, bro. And I don't care what nobody says. Basketball is a.
Bill Russell went up against Wilt Chamberlain all the time in the motherfucking finals. No, the competition was not all of that. But Bill Russell dominated. He did what he was supposed to do, bro. Just stop it, bro. Just stop.
Person sport. Black people dominate the sport. I'm just being real. It's facts. Look at the statistics.
You don't have to watch Steph tear your favorite team apart to see his generational impact. Steph is as important to the Warriors' success as any player has ever been to any team.
Chat, tell me if I'm lying, bro. Tell me if I'm lying.
Here's a chart of the top 10 players all time and how many wins they added to their respective teams over the course of their entire career. For example, throughout Wilt Chamberlain's career, his team won 7.5% more when he played versus when he didn't play. Shaq's teams won 15% more when he played versus when he was sitting out. Now, anything above 10% is incredible, and nearly all of these players are far above that threshold. When Kobe played, the Lakers won 21.5% more games than when he didn't. Larry Bird led to the direct result of the Celtics winning 22.8% more games. And, of course, the two players that had the largest impact on their team's success are Michael Jordan, and with a large gap above everyone else, LeBron James. But the most important, most impactful, game-changing player for any franchise in the history of the NBA,
what is that?
Stephen Curry.
This is where we finna end it.
32% more games when Curry is playing.
This is where we finna end the video.
That's the equivalent Steph
heard
adding
that
an
winning
additional
impact.
26 wins for
Nigga.
the Warriors over the course of each regular season
Fuck
of
you,
his
man.
entire career just by himself. But this